executed Japanese soldiers who waterboarded American POWs, right? That was a death penalty offense to waterboard somebody. In January of 1968, the Washington Post ran a front page photograph of an American soldier in Vietnam waterboarding a North Vietnamese prisoner. On the day that that photo was published, the Secretary of Defense, Robert McNamara, ordered an investigation. The soldier was arrested. He was charged with torture, convicted, and sentenced to 20 years in prison. Well, the law never changed. We changed. So how is this a death penalty offense in 1946? It's worthy of 20 years at Leavenworth in 1968. But then in 2002, no problem. You know, you want to waterboard the guy? Go ahead, waterboard him. You want to chain him to an eye bolt in the ceiling and chill his cell to 50 degrees and then throw ice water on him every hour until he dies of hypothermia? Go ahead. Nobody's going to stop you. Well, why not? That's illegal. And we shouldn't be doing it. I'm going to tell you another thing. When I was on assignment to the State Department, I served for 2 years in Bahrain, a little tiny country in the Persian Gulf, same size and same population as Pittsburgh, right? And one of the things that we do in every country around the world where we have an American embassy is we write a human rights report every year. And the human rights report is mandated by Congress. So we write it in the field. We interview attorneys and activists and government people and journalists. We write this thing up and we send it to Congress every year. So I was the human rights officer in Bahrain, and I had to write the human rights report. So tell me, if you were the Bahraini Minister of Interior, and I come to you and I say, Your Excellency, you cannot murder 15-year-olds because they marched in a pro-democracy demonstration, right? I'm going to have to write that up and send it to Congress, and maybe they're not going to want to sell you F-18s. Right? Because you did this. You cannot just murder people when you don't like their politics. And then 15 minutes later, the CIA station chief walks in and says, don't listen to the human rights guy. We want you to open a secret prison here. And we're going to bring prisoners and we're going to torture them here. Or you torture them for us and then you give us a write-up of what they say. And we'll give you all the F-18s you want. Who's he going to listen to? Is he going to listen to me?
Right.
He's not going to listen to me.
Right.
But the problem is that what the CIA station chief is telling him he wants is illegal. You can't do it. Now, reasonable people can agree to disagree on how to confront